Greetings, anime fans. This is Big D318, the vainglorious bastard of anime. And welcome to our review of School Days of Anime. The first series that I'll be reviewing today is Fruit Basket. Fruit Basket is a shoujo manga series written and illustrated by Natsuki Takaya. It was serialized in the semi-monthly Japanese Hana Toyoma, published by Hakusensha from 1999 to 2006. The series was also adapted into a 26-episode anime series directed by Akitaro Daiichi. The series tells of a story of Taru Honda, a homeless, helpless, ditzy orphan girl who happens to meet Yuki, Kyo, and Shigure Soma. And she learns that those three, plus 10 other members of the Soma family, are possessed by the 13 animal signs of the Junichi, the Chinese zodiac. By their unique possession, of course, comes with a curse. These 13 members, when touched by the opposite sex, change into their animal forms that they represent in the Chinese zodiac. Other ways that they can change into their animal form is when they are sick, distressed, weak, or stressed out. By the request of the Soma family, Toru had to promise to keep their family secret, a secret. So that's quite interesting. In exchange to live with them at their place of residence. If you're wondering about the title of this series, I'll give you a little hint here. The title of this series, Fruit Basket, is named after a Japanese game that is played by elementary students that are going to elementary school in Japan, and they play Fruit Basket in recess. And the game is also alluded to in the series, and if you want to find out the particulars of the game, you better dig this series out. It is a fun series to read and watch at any age. I rate this series a cool 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good series. I even like it. Now on to the next series, which I'll be reviewing, is Deathnote, or Desu Noto. This series is a manga series created by Tsugumi Oba, and its artist is Takahashi Obata. Deathnote was the first serialized in 108 chapters by Shueisha in the Japanese manga magazine Weekly Shonen Jump from December of 2003 to May of '06. Starting in May of '04 to October of '06, with a with a total of 12 volumes, it was published in the Tankaman format. This series was adapted to an anime series and a trilogy of live-action films. The films were released in Japan on June 17th of '06, November 3rd of '06, and February 2nd of '08. The anime aired in Japan of October 3rd of '06 to June 26th of '07. It was comprised of 37 episodes, and it was developed by Madhouse and directed by Tetsuro Araki. Also, Nishio Izin also written a small novel based on the series and was released in Japan. Deathnote was imported to the United States or North America on a limited basis. The story follows the main character known as Light Yagami, a high school student getting ready to go to college. He discovers a supernatural notebook called the Deathnote, which was accidentally dropped by a Shinigami named Ryuk. Ryuk is the Shinigami of death, or the god of death, and he uses the name of the he uses the notebook or Death Note to kill people. That's the notebook's ability, is to let people die or whatever. Let's see here, going on. The Death Note grants the user the ability to kill anyone whose name and face they write down in the notebook. This series follows Light Yagami's attempt to cleanse the world and rule it as if he was God. Quite interesting, actually, yeah. And that's when he was using the Death Note. Light goes against the efforts of a highly notorious and infamous international detective known as L. And L was trying to stop him from killing people. Next up is the series known as The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. This series, I have to admit, is quite unique. Let's go on, shall we? This series was written by Nagaru Tanigawa and illustrated by Noichi Ito, and it was adapted into other media as well, like into an anime series, manga, and whatnot. This series follows a high school girl named Haruhi Suzumiya. She can unconsciously change reality in her sleep, and she has a very quirky, insane, weird personality or persona. With her uncanny personality and weird antics, she starts a high school club called the SOS Brigade, and she insanely and unorthodoxly recruits fellow students as members. with her fellow classmates in her club will begin to investigate and search for weird and strange and mysterious events that she deems fascinating or interesting. Unbeknownst to her, her fellow classmates that are in the club that she recruited are aware of her power and try to manipulate her to use her powers so that her powers have a less impact on reality. But they can't, for some odd reason, they can't tell her about her ability. So that's primarily the crux of the story. Granted, this series, its main character and the following characters or supporting characters are quite weird and strange. This series is a great what the fuck moment, or what the great boy. This series is a great what the fuck series. It helps you mix up your anime viewing pleasure. If you get stuck in a rut, or if you're just getting bored with anime, or if you're just getting tired of watching anime, this series will liven it up. This series has broken my weird shit-o-meter and what the fuck meter. So, I gotta rate this series a solid 9. But before you guys watch this series, here's a little hint for you guys. A little word of caution, a little word of warning. When you check this anime series out, make sure you watch the episodes in broadcast order, not in episode order. Like episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, you can't watch episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. You gotta watch it in broadcast order. The story will make more sense. If you just watch the episodes in sequential order, you get all fluggered up. So that's how it is. I learned that the hard way. So I'm just passing that information on to you. On a side note here, as you can tell that my surroundings have changed a bit and the way I do videos right now. Right now, I am currently in college. I'm living at the dormitory. So that's why everything is so different, and I'm using my old laptop to record and make videos. And for some odd reason that every time I send my video clips into any type of editing software, it gets all pixelated and the videos look like total shit. So right now I'm uploading videos straight from my webcam to my channel, as you can tell in this video here, and I am using whatever I can right now at the present moment until I get more in sync with college and my work and my studies. So, anime fans,